just in child's pose, standard child's pose. If you would rather do embryo because it suits your body better, more than welcome to take embryo as well. And then a little tuck of chin to throat. So more like the hairline comes to the floor versus forehead. And we'll thread left arm underneath right. You can, if you're in embryo, it might feel a little bit better as you twist to take the knees wider. And you decide whether you're really chill and mellow, or maybe we press a little bit through the right palm, anchoring hips back. Just like what feels good to knees, hips, low back. And we check in with our breath. Just a couple opening stretches. Allow the body to anchor here, presence ourselves. And we'll switch sides. Left arm forward, right arm threads. Feel free to allow the eyes to close if you haven't already. We're going to tune into Ujjayi Breath. So that little constriction in the back of the throat. And possibly intensifying as you see fit. One more breath. And come back center, child's pose, hands wide. And we're going to gently take the forehead side to side, temple to temple. And settle center. Maybe setting an intention for practice. Whether it's an affirmation, one I'm personally a fan of is I am open to possibility. Yours could be whatever suits you, whatever feels right. I am present. And come up onto hands and knees. And take a few rounds of cat-cow. Feel free to add wrist or forearm stretches. And just a few to move the spine a little bit. Hips, shoulders, side to side. And see that you're even side to side. Tuck your toes, and we press back to down dog. And pedal our heels. Maybe a little snap, crackle, pop. Totally normal for the joints to do that. And then a little bend in our knees so that we can flare our tail. So flare the sits bones out and up. Push through the hands and start to press the heels down to engage the quads. Come forward plank. Elbows down one at a time. Pull forward through your sternum. Strong legs, glutes, belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we lower down, forehead to the floor, hands slide back. So a little bit of back strengthening just to start to enliven the body, the backside. Loop your shoulders, cobra. And just take it really gentle. We don't have to go up super high. Exhale, release. And again, lift the shoulders. We lift. Maybe push a little bit through palms. Possibly float the feet off the floor. And we lower. Look off to the right, left ear down, relax and belly down, Shavasana for a moment. Close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Forehead center, hands under shoulders, another cobra, but adding on. Loop the shoulders. We lift head, chest. Keep the shoulders back. Float your feet. Stay or extend the arms out. Lift. And we lower. Look to your left. And soften your body. Chin or forehead center. We'll take the arms wide again. Inhale, lift everything up. Squeeze your tush. Maybe we flip the palms forward and start to reach forward, up, and lower. Tuck your toes, press back to down dog. And again, you can pedal your heels, shift the hips side to side. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, walk forward, keep the hands. Separate your feet hip width, and then you can either clasp for opposite elbows for ragdoll, or maybe some of you go for a shoulder rinse, and just be loving, gentle. Maybe you shake your head gently, no. And a soft yes. A few more breaths. Release the hands to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, we fold. Again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, standing, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart space. And come to mountain pose, feet together. Arms come up over the head. Right thumb and index grabs the left wrist. And lengthen on an inhale. And a little side bend to your right, hip to left. Come back up a little bit, take another breath. Exhale, come back down to the right. Maybe a little gentle bend in your right knee. Center. Release your arms. Between sides, Utkatasana, sit down, reach up. Pranayama. Hands could always come down to our heart space or into the goalpost shape if we prefer that for the shoulders. Press to standing and release your arms by your side. A little tuck of tail, sweep arms overhead. Left thumb and index grabs the right wrist and we flip the palm to face the ceiling. Lift up, tummy draws in. Nice strong glutes and we bump the hip right, stretch left. Keep breathing. Come up a little bit, lengthen, and exhale again down to the left. Maybe the left knee bends just a little. Center. Release your arms. Feet stay together, Utkatasana, sit. Hips and knees back. Hands to heart, loop your shoulders.
We gaze to the floor a few feet in front of us, and maybe we balance up onto the balls of the feet. So heels lifting. We might squat deeper. Maybe not though. Feet go flat, press up. Once we get to the top, we want to tuck the tail. Anytime we go into the back bend, and it doesn't have to be like hyper, excessive. For demonstration purposes, I maybe tuck a little bit more so that you guys can see the movement of the pelvis, but yours doesn't have to be like so, firm. Tuck the tail, firm up your glutes, and it's just a little tuck. Arms up or hands behind head, lift up, and then start to gently press your pelvis, your hip points forward. Lift up through your sternum, pressing through feet. Come back center and release your arms. So when we forward fold, want to flare the tail back, and that will release the hamstrings in the lower back. Circle sweep, reach up, flare your tail, swan dive. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. Right leg lifts up, inhale. We're going to go knee to nose, up and back, inhale. One more time, knee to nose. Step your right foot forward, bring the left knee down to the floor. So we're going to take it on the more short side, maybe a little bit, beyond the 90 degrees. So just a little bit wider. Press down into right foot, left knee, and these 2 points hug in. Tuck your tail a little. We're going to hold that contraction of push down, hug in, a few breaths. Your hands could always be on blocks too, or at heart space. Breath. Take hands down to heart. You're going to relax the hugging in and allow your pelvis to sink down and forward. We're going to scooch our right foot forward a little bit more. Going to press down, tuck the tail, hug in. Hold the contraction in. Breath. Take another one. Inhale. As you exhale, allow your hips to relax. And come a little deeper. Hands can come to the floor or our blocks. We're going to lift the back knee, runner's lunge. Dip the hips, heart forward and up. Exhale, hands on the blocks. Nice and slow, work back to a wide pyramid. We can always keep our spine tall. You don't have to round, but if it feels good, head down. Bend your front knee. Plant the hands. Step back, down dog. Take your dog for a walk. And just notice, pause in the center, close your eyes. The differences between right and left sides. Open the eyes, shorten the dog. Left leg lifts up, inhale. 2 times, knee to nose, hug it in. Up and back. Knee to nose again. Moon pose. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. A slightly shorter lunge. Moon pose. Push down, hug in. Arms can go up or hands to heart. And there's a little tuck of tail again, firm through right glute. Pull in. Hands come to heart. Take another breath, still hugging in. As you exhale, soften and let go of the hug in. Then we're going to scooch the left foot forward a little bit more. So we just want the ankle to be stacked below the knee. And push down, hug in. You'll notice pelvis lifts a little. Pubic bone tucks up toward the belly button. Maybe arms reach again skyward. Always keep hands to heart. Sternum up. Breathing. One more, inhale. And as we exhale, we soften again. And hands come to our blocks. I'm going to tuck right toes, lift the knee, heart forward and up. We squeeze right glute. Exhale to wide pyramid. Your back toes, the right toes can angle out just a little. Flat back or rounding. Pranayama. Bend into your left knee, blocks off to the sides, step back, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk, step, or a little hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, standing, reach up. Hands to heart. Relax your arms long by your side. Take a breath. Sigh it out. Going to take the feet hip width. Sit into our Utkatasana. Hands come to heart. Lift your shoulders. Left ankle to right knee for figure 4. Squat into the hips. Check in with your breath. And come to standing, knee into chest. Hands can stay. We lift up through sternum, navel in. We're going to send the leg back. Maybe arms out for airplane. Step back. Crescent lunge. Push back through left heel. Glute is strong on left side. Little side bend to the right. Center. Exhale, open, warrior 2. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment through the feet. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Back to reverse. Up and back. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. High plank. You're going to come and spin onto the knife edge of your left foot. Take your right foot behind your left leg. Push into the left palm. Reach up, maybe overhead for rock star wild thing. I'm going to push the floor away through feet. And come back to plank. And down dog. Child's pose or embryo. Allow your shoulders to relax. If it's better, arms long, palms face up by lower leg. Take a big breath. And let it go. We're going to go for the other side. One more breath here. And we make our way to down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk, step, or hop. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Circle sweep, inhale. The hands to heart. Feet stay hip width. Utkatasana, other side. Sit down. Hands to heart. We cross right ankle, left knee, squat. Mixing in a little bit of balancing with some standing. Arms can go skyward again. And check in with our breath. And come up to standing. Core in, we hug the knee up and in, and we send it back, airplane. And firm up your core, pull forward and up through your sternum and back of head. Step back, crescent lunge. And firm the right glute, heel presses back. Knee can come down to the floor anytime. Little side bend to our left. Center. Exhale, open, warrior two. Soft shoulders. Reverse. Side angle. Stay strong through right leg, reaching through your arms, elbow pushing into thigh, bicep a little bit. Reverse warrior, up and back. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. We hold a high plank. We're going to spin onto the knife edge of our right foot. Come onto the right hand. Take the left foot behind us. And then the hips push down, hips up, maybe left arm overhead. And you can keep your gaze down at your right hand. It's better for your neck. Breathe. I'm going to make our way back, side plank, high plank. Push forward. Come all the way to your tummy. Take your right arm up to the right side, thumb at eye level. Look left, and left hand pushes you over onto the right side. And you might take your right knee and pull it up into your chest. We're going to come back through center to switch sides. Left arm out, thumb at eye level. Looking right, right hand pushes us over onto the left. And sometimes the pelvis can be extra wonky when we twist into this. So feel free to move your pelvis, your hips around so that you find a nice place for your body to hang out in. Left fingertips grip a little. One more breath. Nice and slow, we make our way back to our tummy. Stack your forearms and let your forehead come down onto them. Option to take the feet and the knees wide for traditional frog. Well, no, this isn't, it's actually crocodile. My bad. Another breath. We're going to bring our inner thighs and feet back toward one another. Press up onto hands and knees. And we'll do one camel. And then we'll come down onto our backs. And maybe we do bridge and wheel. You can stick with bridge or even supported bridge. So knees a little bit wider than our the frontal hip points. Just a little bit. Tuck your tail, firm the glutes, hands to low back. Loop. Gently press the hips forward. We might reach back, maybe not. Maybe hands stay at the lower back the whole time. Head might slowly lower back to gaze at the wall behind you. The hips pressing forward. Breathing. Hands to lower back. Head will be the last thing to rise. Slowly come up and hips to heels. Relax shoulders, arms. Take a breath. We'll swing our legs forward in front of us. Little windshield viper. Grab one of your blocks and come down onto your back. So we could go supported bridge, block on low. Some of you might explore the medium height. We might go arms overhead, do single leg extensions. Just let your tummy be soft. Just that whole front side body opening. Close your eyes. And if you're doing one leg at a time, you can switch. Feet flat in flat. We can stay with supported bridge or take the arms long, press down, bridge, pull the block out, push through your feet. We can stay with regular bridge or slowly tap the hips down for just a moment. Set your feet up. We can move into wheel, place the hands at either side of the head. Fingers could point out if the shoulders are on the tighter side. Otherwise, fingers point back towards the tops of the shoulders. Press down through feet, hands, and press your tummy and your hips up for wheel. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Breath. Wheel, tuck your chin, slowly lower. Allow the knees to tent together. We have a little bit of natural lumbar curvature, so we could sneak our fingers underneath between the low back and the mat. Take the knees gently side to side. Right ankle, left knee. Interlace behind left leg. And switch sides, left ankle, right knee. Figure 4 on our back. Ujjayi Breath. Right knee, right shoulder, left leg extends long, supine twist. When you're ready, right knee across the body to the left. Gaze and right arm might shift out to the right. And close your eyes. Just about 2 or 3 big breaths here. Final spinal twist. And switching sides, come to center. Left knee hugs up. And we twist. Center. You can hug both knees into your chest. Let's go happy baby. And just real brief. We can rock. Eventually maybe coming into wide straddle. Take it slow. And you choose. traditional Shavasana, or maybe we do another supported bridge or legs up the wall. Make those adjustments, shoulders down the back, a little tuck of chin to throat. Allow our whole body just get really heavy, soft, calm. Slightly deeper breath. Thank yourself and your body for showing up, doing the work. It's always an honor, privilege, and truly a pleasure. Share space, the practice, energy. Much gratitude and love for you all. I bow to you. Namaste.